Okay, I know that some kids had a little bit of trouble with entering special characters on GoMath, so I wanted to show you again because I know that this particular question is a little bit tricky. It is helpful if you go through the, view example or the step-by-step so you can see exactly like how it wants you to fill in the boxes. A triangular bandana has an area of 30 square inches. The height of the triangle is 7.5 inches. Enter and solve an equation to find the length of the base of the triangle. Use B to represent the length of the base. Okay, so we need to write the equation just like in the video, all right? So we're gonna fill in the information that we know and substitute with the equation. We know the equation for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So we know the area is 30. So the first part is gonna be the 1/2, okay? So we have to use the fraction tool, 1/2, okay? You can X out if you want to make sure it worked, okay? So then we have to put base, 1/2 base, all right? So you have to put in a text box now, 1/2 base, okay? And you can X that out if you want to. And then we have to fill in the height, all right? So this is a little bit tricky. You don't wanna just put another text box. There's a special text box here that has parentheses in it, and we're going to use that one. So 1/2, 7, and then click the fraction and a half. Okay. So that's our whole equation now. We've substituted. So now we have to do just like in the video, we have to solve the parts that we know. 1/2 times base times this height. We can do 1/2 times 7.5. I'm going to use my calculator to do that, okay? And you can do the same thing. You can use your calculator button or you can use a fraction. Actually, let me go ahead and put it on the Ladybug for you guys. Okay, so 30 equals 1/2 b times 7.5. Remember, we have to isolate the variable. We have to get it by itself. So we're going to solve the parts on the right that we know how to do. So we can do 1/2 times 7.5. So I'm going to do that on my calculator. I'm just going to use decimals. So 0.5 times 7.5 is 3.75. So keep things the same, go down the line. 30 equals b times 3.75. Okay, we're getting closer to isolating that variable. It still has times 3.75. So you have to do the opposite of timesing by 3.75. You have to divide by 3.75. So divide by 3.75 on the right, divide by 3.75 on the left. Do that on your calculator, okay? 30 divided by 3.75 equals 8, okay? So 8 equals B is now what we're left with, okay? So let's go back to our GoMath here, all right? So we filled this in. The base of the triangle is 8 and check answer, okay? When you check answer, you should get a check mark up here, maybe because I'm the teacher account, it doesn't do that. All right, so if you get it wrong, it'll say try again, okay? You can go through the step-by-step examples and hopefully that'll help you on that question.